Well, first of all, let me introduce this man, Stafford of Groundation.
Be here.
The man, the legend. Always a pleasure to have you. So, just want to talk about a little bit about Groundation and what you feel that the role of Hawaii has been in the musical career of Groundation.
Sure. Hawaii was really our first stepping stone off the mainland. Our first time coming to Hawaii, I think, was 2001. And the response was huge. We used to come out here for 2 weeks. We used to spend a few days on each island, traveling around, different shows. We had days off, so we were able to travel around the islands themselves and experience the nature and, of course, the oceans and the mountains and all the beauty of Hawaii. So it's really was the first time that we saw that huge response over the music. So when we saw Hawaii, played music for the Hawaiians, we said, all right, this music can really go far. Yeah, Hawaiians gave us that support.
Absolutely. So, do you happen to listen to any of the reggae that's coming out of Hawaii?
Sure. I mean, Uka Ramak I listened to for years. I listened to even Humble Soul and things from the mid-90s coming out of Hawaii. It was huge. So yeah, definitely influenced by Hawaii.
What do you think of it?
It's great. I think the singers are exceptional. Hawaiian singers, the harmony vocals is fantastic. And the musicianship is top notch. Now a lot of it is roots reggae, based around one drop and those things. So Hawaiian reggae to me it keeps a lot of the spirit of the real organic Jamaican popular music alive. Hawaiian reggae is great.
Yeah, awesome. So you're traveling with the Absynnians, who in many ways, are part of the origins of reggae music.
Sure.
What do you feel was the legacy that they helped create, and how do you think the Groundation is continuing that legacy?
Yeah, that's a huge question. The Absynnians, of course, is foundation. I think for a lot of people in Jamaica, the transition to roots reggae and having that Rasta influence was a difficult challenge to get it into the mass media there. And Absynnians was one of the forerunners of getting that sound. Sada Masagana, that song was the first time that you had on the radio or wherever in the world in Jamaica was there is a land far, far away, talking about Ethiopia, talking about the crowning of a king and this and that, which was very controversial at the time. So before Bob Marley and before anyone was talking about it, the Absynnians and Burning Spear were really the first people in the mid-60s, late 60s to really sing that in a popular way. So the Absynnians were torchbearers, and we are the ones taking up that spirit and that fight. And that fight is about that Rasta energy, which is about equal rights and justice for all people, breaking down barriers, coming together. Marcus Garvey was talking about those principles, and Haile Selassie, Rastafari, spoke about that, just kind of seeing a future of mankind going beyond color and beyond nations and beyond races, and realizing, even though all of our teachings tell us not, realizing that we're all one people and we all need to care about each other wherever we are in the world. So that's Absynnians. That's the fight that we continue. It's not something that, Absynnians show you that they're in their 70s now, and the fight is not something that you might see a victory in your lifetime, but it's about progress and keep on pushing towards that. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and if you had any last words you wanted to send out to the people of Hawaii.
No, just keep going in a peaceful way, Keep peacefulness in your heart, and everything else will come good. Put out positive energy, and positive energy is there. And you see that on Hawaii, because Hawaii is small islands, so a little thing affects the island real quick. So just put out good energy.